Well, a former top cop, meantime, speaking out on crime today and the work of law enforcement officers in the crime war. LaDon Davis has the story.
Former Commissioner of Police Reginald Ferguson says the double digits and sometimes triple digits in homicides and various crimes in this country over the years are unfortunate. However, he applauded his colleagues, led by Commissioner of Police Anthony Ferguson, for their efforts to fight the war on crime.
From where I sit, I think I see some improvement is taking place. I think it will continue because, that is the attitude out there as we interact with the Bahamian public. They deserve a better life, a better environment. We have to do something more about stopping, preventing, you kill my dog, I kill your cat type of attitude.
The nation's former top cop was quite instrumental in the establishment of the Drug Enforcement Unit in 1988. He says intelligence led him to further investigate and pursue prominent drug lords, and nabbing them put a dent in the country's drug trade.
Drugs was at its height in the 70s, late 70s, 80s, early 90s. We were having quite a bit of problem in the Bahamas, and that's when they decided to form the Drug Enforcement Unit in 1988. And we were involved, the Drug Enforcement Unit was involved in quite a bit of major takedown of what we call kingpin in the drug world.
Ferguson joined the force 44 years ago and says for him it was not just a career but a ministry. He reminisced on one of the highlights of his career as a young police officer.
While I was there, also served as from the cabinet office as the Prime Minister, Sir Lyndon Finland, the father of the nation. I was on his team, and I spent quite a number of years there, working at Prime Minister's residence, looking after the security and the safety of the Prime Minister primarily, but also his family.
And when asked about officers who find themselves on the wrong side of the law, Ferguson says the vetting process is unpredictable.
People who join the force, I think it is routine now in the Royal Bahamas Police Force, at least it was that way when I was there, and I'm certain to do, a real good vetting on prospective candidates. That is part of the makeup. But even at that, you're not going to get, some things are going to slip through the crack.
After retiring in 2010, Ferguson became a full-time minister of the gospel. LaDon Davis, ZNS Network News.